I wanted to do a video today on how I cut my hair at home. Now, I am very frugal and I would rather cut my own hair instead of going to a salon and paying $60, $80, $100, $150 to have someone just end up messing up my hair. The past experiences that I've had, someone's always end up messing up my hair. They don't cut it the way I wanted to, they cut it ridiculously short, and I like my hair a lot longer. I prefer my hair to be a lot longer. So in this video, I'm going to be showing two ways that I cut my hair. One is to take off length, and the other one is to create layers. The second option in order to create layers in your hair is a little bit odd, but it works. So I'm going to be putting some pictures at the end of the video to show the three stages that I ended up cutting my hair. The first picture will be my original hair. Today I'm not going to be cutting off any length because I cut my hair maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. I cut off length for my hair about 2 weeks ago. So that's what the second picture will show. It'll show where I actually cut the length off my hair and then added just a tiny bit of layers, not too much. And then the third picture will be what I'm going to be cutting off today. I'm going to be cutting off a lot more layers in this video today to demonstrate to you. So I'm going to try my best not to edit out anything in the video, so I do apologize if it's a little bit long, but I just want to demonstrate to you and show you that you can definitely do this at home, and that I don't have someone coming in and fixing my hair afterwards. So the first thing that I recommend for you to do is straighten your hair completely. If your hair is curly, if your hair is naturally straight, I just recommend you completely straightening it so that way you have a clean canvas to work on. So that way your hair is completely straight. You see where all the you can see where all the imperfections are and everything like that. See, so as you can see here, I just recently cut my hair, so it's fairly even on both sides. So that's the first step that I recommend you do. I personally do not like to cut my hair when it's wet, just because when it's dry, you can actually see what you're cutting. You see the exact length that you have. You can see the actual layers that you're going to be cutting, versus when it's wet, it kind of kinks up afterwards, or maybe your hair is frizzy, so it looks uneven and everything like that. So I would definitely recommend to cut your hair when it's dry. Well, hello. She's barking up a storm out there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and reposition the camera so you can see how I'm actually cutting my hair. Oh, and you're going to need a trash can as well. And we'll get started with cutting the hair. Okay, so the first thing, if you're wanting to cut off length from your hair, this is what you're going to have to do. Okay, so you're going to brush out your hair completely, make sure everything is good to go, and then you're going to split your hair in half. So I already, I sectioned it off in the middle, and then from the back, you'll want to do that next. So from here, depending on the thickness of your hair, my hair is a little bit on the thicker side, so I do have to section it off again. And this is all I'm going to do, is just section it off on the top. So right above my ear, I'm going to take it all the way back.
Okay, so in this next clip, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am just rambling on, and I don't even finish my sentences. I get completely distracted. I stop talking mid-sentence and everything. I don't know, but basically what I was trying to say is that you don't have to section your hair off into 2 sections like how I did here. You can do it into multiple sections on either side just to help you with the cutting process. But I finally realized what I'm saying, and as you can see here in this next clip, this is the result.
Just make sure that it's better that you do. Just don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wow, wow, wow. Done. Can you see me? Okay, anyway, from here, I'm not going to cut off any hair because I just recently cut hair off. But anyways, from here, brush your hair out again and get ready to cut off one side. So from here, keep your hair straight, keep your head straight, all at the same time. Okay, brush out your hair, make sure everything is nice and straight, and bam, right here, cut off what you want. Okay, cut off the length as much as you want in order to make it as long as you want or as short as you want, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, so once you let down one side of your hair, from right here, obviously once it's cut, the underside is going to be a lot shorter. However much you cut is going to be a lot shorter than the hair that you just let down, okay? So from there, you do the exact same thing. All you do is just brush it out, make sure all the tangles, everything is out, make sure it's completely straight, and then just take a little piece at a time and cut it off the exact same length, okay? Make sure to keep your hair straight and your head straight when you're looking in the mirror to cut it. My hair came out completely straight from when I cut it a few weeks ago. Okay, so just to recap, split your hair in half, or I should say part your hair in half. So you have one section on this side, one section to the left, one section to the right, and then just cut. Keep your hair straight, keep your head straight, and then just cut straight across. To cut some layers into your hair, this is where it gets a little bit more time consuming. So the first thing that we're going to do is,
and I leave you mid-sentence again. That's like a typical day. That's a typical thing for Crystals, to leave everybody hanging mid-sentence. Anyway, so all I was showing you here was just that I sectioned my hair off right below my ears, and all the remaining hair, I put it all in front of my face and just secured it with a hair tie.
And I'm going to secure it with a ponytail holder. Now I know this looks really funny, but it does work, I promise. And you will see I will actually be cutting my hair with this, okay? So I just cut it like this so it's out of my face. You know, it's not loose and in my face. And then what we're going to do here is cut. I know that looks totally weird, but I promise it works. Alright, so I just cut off a little bit of hair. Now I'm going to take a small hair tie and tie that down. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my hair back and then get another section. Is it still recording? Yes, get another section right above where I did it the first time. And I'm going to get just a little bit more hair. Okay? And depending on the amount of sections that you do will depend on the amount of layers that you have. And if you're doing this for the first time, I recommend you just cut a little bit of hair at a time until you get used to it.
So as you can see here, I sped up the clip super fast, but all I was doing was the exact same thing. I sectioned my hair till I got to the very top, cutting as I went. And it probably took me like 20 minutes to do. I think the first time that I cut my hair, I was trying to be so careful because I was so scared of cutting it that it probably took me about 2 hours to do. But definitely do not take that long. It really is foolproof. You really can't mess up your hair. Just do a little bit at a time, and then you can always go back and cut more. So this is a final result. My hair definitely does look stringy, but that's just because it's completely straight. But you could definitely camouflage that. Just do a little bit of a flip whenever you're straightening your hair, or just curl the ends and you are good to go.
That's my hair. That is it on cutting your hair. It is super simple. It's a little bit time consuming, especially if it's your first time, but trust me, you will get the hang of it. And please keep in mind that this will give you a V-shaped haircut. So basically, if you don't know what that is a lot shorter on the outsides, and once it gets to the center of your back, it comes to a point, or fairly, comes to a point. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely give it a try. It's just hair. It'll grow back. You can always cut it to make it even. You can, just experiment. I wouldn't be too careful about it. I mean, it's gonna grow back. It's okay. And I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.